Why can't places make modifications?
So, your restaurant might deny your modifications for a few reasons. First one being that they don't have either enough product or product at all that you want on your sandwich or to substitute for your dishes, or you inadvertently walked into a place that doesn't really do a lot of substitutions or modifications unless you have an allergy and have notified the staff beforehand, like when you made your reservations. Or you've added a lot of modifications onto your entree or your sandwich or whatever it is that you're ordering, and that slows down the kitchen. And having the kitchen come to almost a complete halt during peak service times is not good. Not ideal for anyone, not the customer, not the kitchen, or the management. It slows down the kitchen because all of the cooks preparing the food have the entrees and all the recipes memorized, so they know how much of each component or each thing, sauce, whatever goes on each plate, so they can just serve it and go. If you order it as is, all the cook has to do is look on the check that says, oh, we want this entree, this pasta dish, and I already know it gets this, and then serve it. When you want to substitute a bunch of different sauces or different things, add on, subtract, and there's no allergies, then the cooks have to kind of stop and try to make sense of things. Your server also doesn't have a lot of room on the check to add in little server notes, so they choose to abbreviate things. And if the abbreviation is not known to the kitchen will have to ask for the server to come back into the kitchen and kind of explain what the modifications were in their own words. Here you get a big game of telephone and things get lost in translation, and your dish might not come out exactly how you imagined it. Because it slows down the kitchen so much, some chefs, owners have policies where if there's an egregious amount, what they have as a defined as egregious amounts of modifications, they'll just say, hey, I can't accommodate this because we just can't. If you're making a modification because you have an allergy, try calling the restaurant ahead of time saying, hey, I have ABCD allergy and I need the cooks to know. By calling ahead for with your allergy, especially if you're part of a large party, you might actually get a off menu dish by the chef, or you'll be presented with a list of things that you can have that will accommodate your allergy. And the cooks and the chefs, like myself, know that can already expect that you're going to be there to take proper precautions so that you don't have any sort of reaction, and we can really limit the cross contamination of whatever allergy that you may have. Lastly, maybe you just walked into a crappy restaurant that doesn't want to substitute ciabatta bread for a brioche roll for your cheeseburger because you just really want ciabatta, but they have ciabatta.